Morning, guys. So today we have quite a bit to do. I have another errand to run, but that's not later on until like 11ish. But before that as well, I have to meet with the customer, and at 7, if he doesn't respond right now, then we're gonna go back to our regular time, which is 8. I gotta meet up with him as well. I got a pair of 2000 cool gray 11s coming in for a full reglue and unyellowing, and then the other one is just giving back these Jordan 4s to the customer. So got a lot to do, and today we're gonna keep on with those breads, and then we're gonna get the other side of these 7210s looking icy as hell too, because man, they honestly came out better than I expected. A lot better than I expected. Wild difference. But that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna be meeting up with some customers and putting in work. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support. Let me get this focus. The videos have actually been doing really well. They both, well, the third one hasn't really been up long enough, but both of them for 24 hours have averaged at least 100 views and, you know, multiple likes. So thank you guys so much. You guys are probably and most likely my core audience. So I really appreciate you guys in that. I'm hoping you are liking this series because it's really fun to shoot. It's really fun to edit, and it's extremely fun to just show you guys what I do every single day. But just wanted to say thank you. So let's get to work. Just got back from meeting with the customer over here at a local spot I usually do my meetups with. He's not local, he's from Palmdale, so that's really sick. He actually was able to meet up with me because he's going up towards Oregon, and so that's here in Stockton, is like here in the middle of all that. So we met up, and super cool guy, super chill. But he brought me these gems. 2000 cool gray 11s. Now he told me too that he went to a few other restores and they said it was the hardest shoe to work on, and I already automatically knew it was because the fitment. It's hard when you're beginning, or if you can't or don't try to practice the 11s, it's hard to get the fitment. But I love 11s. So whenever I work with gluing shoes together and using barge, I always have my window wide open with a big fan breathing all that air out into the outside, so that way it doesn't stay here. And you also want to use a ventilator mask, whatever these are called, just, you know, to protect your health and protect you from all the fumes that come out of this. So don't do this in an enclosed area. Do it in a very well ventilated area.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl, and I don't know if I'll see you later. So
I'm really excited because I was able to get those indentations I was talking about right here out of the shoe. And the reason that was such a big problem is because when it was indented, it was harder for the midsole to reach over and contact it. So if I would have just left it, it could have separated because of all the tension that's in between. But now that I filled it back out, it's not gonna have all that tension. And I'm really excited to, you know, put it to the midsole and see if it fits better. So
I'm bout it, if you bout it, yeah. My head has been spinning, I might need a minute. I've been dying to kick it, so just come with if you with it. And this game that we're playing, you want me but won't say it. If I told you I'm leaving, you would be so devastated. Oh, and I don't want no bullshit excuse, like you ain't got no time for me, as if that shit was true. Just tell me how it is, how you want it. If you're down, want a summit, I got plans and you're one of them. Not trying to pretend. See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are.
So as I wait for the glue to cure on those bread 11s, and since I have somewhere to go in about 40 minutes, I'm gonna start on a shoe for my second batch that just needs to be stripped.
The reason I'm starting it, I usually wouldn't start it until the whole batch is done, but it's just stripping paint, and I really have nothing else to do because the jams are going to be its own video.
Doing a favor, but honestly, I swear you're my savior, girl, and I don't know if I'll see you later. So I'm bout it, if you bout it, yeah.
Hold up, did you really think I'm bad it? Say she wanna leave, but it's way too crowded. But I'll vibe with you, I'm playing games, I ain't trying to lose. And if I take you back, I'ma kiss your neck. I could be your now, I could be your next. I could be the one to relieve your stress. When we talk about sex, she unzip that dress. Bless, maybe one day I could take it. Give it to me, cause I'm tired of waiting. I'm like the latest, #1 play on your playlist. Don't trip if these other girls play it. And I don't like to fight, you the type that I'd like to wife. Guy feel.
I'm about to go drop these things off right now, meet up with my customer, and then go run an errand, and I'll be right back to continue stripping those midsoles.
Like life is nice, at the movies eating Mike and Ike's. And if the price is right, then I guess I'm bout it.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it, if you bout it. Don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it, if you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly, I swear you're my savior, girl, and I don't know if I'll see you later. So I'm bout it, if you bout it, yeah.
Champagne for breakfast, first things first, never put you second. Girl, don't be stressing, I forgot to mention I'm bout it, don't be offended. I fucks with you cause you're down to earth. Got an ounce of perp if you're down to burn. You got a plan and you're still in school, or you got a man, but that shit is cool, right? And if you like, you can stay for the night. Don't stay for the love, don't stay for the life. Know my name, then say it to me twice. Let me hear that shit, let me see that shit. You could be the one if you wanted to, or you got games, you could keep that shit. Girl, come and let me know what you wanna do.
Be who you.
So we got the uppers re-glued finally. Now there is excess glue on the uppers because I did tape off just a little bit above the original glue line. And that's just because I dremeled it and the fitment was super off, so I just wanted to make sure that everywhere I had glue. Now once these are finished cooling down, I'm going to go through with some acetone just to clean that off. Look around the shoe if I got to do any touch-ups, which I definitely do, especially here on the toe cap. Since there was such a big gap, the toe's kind of going to curve. So gotta apply some glue here for that, and then look anywhere else to see if there's spots that need to be touched up as well. The other one is curing as well. Man, I mean, they're glued together, so now we just do what we gotta do. It lined up pretty well. You can't expect too much with a shoe that was this damaged. I did a lot of damage to it back then, so I mean, you just hope for the best and you work for the best and you do what you can. So after we let it cool down and do our touch-ups, probably tomorrow, because as you saw, I was stripping those white cements. Probably tomorrow is when we'll do the had another regloss, because I feel like I'm gonna do touch-ups for the rest of the day.
Wanna be, I will not blame you. Do what you wanna do. Don't wanna play you. If you would come with me, then I would take you anywhere you want to go. Yeah. Even if you're looking for the one, and I couldn't be him, you'd be sure to see in that I won't just go and take home anyone. I'm about you, girl. See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it, if you bout it. Don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it, if you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly.
That's it for this video. The 11s are coming out sort of how I wanted them to. I knew not to expect too much from this restoration and not to hype it up so much because of how the condition I put him in that long time ago. The only thing that I'm worrying about is the fact that it'll bond correctly. So I'm giving it a full 24 hours to completely bond and make sure that it's strong, and then we'll check to see if there's any areas that do need to be touched up again. This shoe was a lost cause, but just for the hell of it, I wanted to see if I can bring it back, so that all determines whether I charge or not. And tomorrow I don't think I'll be doing the high gloss until after the stress test and after I make sure there's no areas that need to be touched up or anything, and that the reglue is actually solid. Because right now, from the look of it, just by barely pressing, it's holding up. But if I do my actual stress test after the 24 hours, and I can do my actual pressing and simulating like if it's being worn,
then I'll feel comfortable enough to go ahead and start fixing the patent leather. And then also the toe cap, they're curved a little bit, not too noticeable as others that I've seen, but it's curved a little bit, so I want to make sure that that area is strong as well. And that's really it. I know it's a lot of talking, but just want to let you know what's going through my head, so that way if you guys have a situation like this, you guys know exactly what to do. But that's really it. I also was working on those threes. I wasn't really aiming to finish the stripping, just more practicing of that tool and trying to get better at that. So that was really that. But that's it for the video. Hope you guys are enjoying this sort of videos again. They're doing very, very well. So I appreciate you guys so much. If you're not already, follow me on my Instagram at @SalTheSneakerhead. It'll pop up at the end as always. And if you don't remember, I have clothing for sale. $20, $2 shipping if you guys do want to support. So I would really, really appreciate that. I have size small through extra large in white, and then small through large in black. And I think that's really it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.
Same offline, you know dog days, you know hard times, doing overtime for the last month. Saturday, call the girls.